Hey guys, Nick here with Gear Nut, and Klarus sent down one of my favorite little work lights. Oh my gosh. I have been working on cars. Sorry about the lapse in videos, or the lack of videos. Been super freaking crazy. So, ended up on my '01 XJ, my Cherokee, ended up having to replace the radiator. And I used only this light in a dark garage and got the job accomplished extremely well. Now the light did get hot and it was strapped to my head, so I ended up taking it off and just putting it on the side of the fender and continued to work. So it does transfer heat to your forehead. In the cold months, not going to be an issue. That's actually a positive, but in a hot summer, it was not a favorable situation. So I needed the light, and so I was super glad that it's magnetic. What do I got that's magnetic? We can show you guys. It'll actually help you pick up tools. It'll hold its spot on a fender. It's a great little light. So the HA2C, they call it an L angle light. I call it a right angle light. So absolutely love this style. If you're wondering, yeah, it's kind of like the Olight H2R Nova, but the H2R Nova uses a plastic little lens, and mine melted. Of course, I probably was doing things with it I'm not supposed to. So I was super happy to see Klarus using a mineral glass lens. Absolutely love it. Get to see that big, beautiful LED down in there. It's gorgeous. It's got AR coating on that mineral glass. It's got a nice little stainless accent. Just a cool little light. It does get hot. It does get hot. So let's see if we can go through some of these modes. Try to find a mode and match it up with your double tap. 3,200 lumens for 0.83 hours. That's your turbo. What do we got here? I got it off, push and hold, turn it on. That's probably one of your lows. That's going to be low, 15 lumens for 75 hours. Push and hold. Medium, 200 lumens for 8 hours. Next one's high, 400 lumens for 3.5. Next one is ultra high, 1000 lumens for 2.4 hours. And the medium, 400 lumens for 3.5 hours is a great work light. If you're up close, you're underneath a vehicle, changing oil. I use that on my pickup, my Dakota, and it worked out exceptionally well. The pocket clip on here is super freaking stiff. It's kind of that S style, so you can clip it multiple ways. Super cool. Or you can just pull it off. Super robust clip. Absolutely love it. Your head strap right here, great for fishing. Kind of got a friction fit, it's not going to fall out. And then you got this silicone strap, really secures it. Nice knurling on this battery cap, so you can turn it, get the light angle you need. Now, when you turn the light on, it's got a little, turn it down, it's got a little green light around there for the battery meter. So green, orange, red. I believe it flashes red as well. I haven't got it down that low. I charge it when it gets orange. And that's just something I do. I don't like to take batteries all the way down. It's not something I do. So the head strap was pretty freaking comfortable. It did get warm. It did transfer some heat to my head, which wasn't the greatest, but the amount of light is what I was after. So as you guys can see, the strap is actually kind of rotated around and kind of made a mess. So I'm going to take some tape, actually, and just put a couple little pieces of gaffer's tape around here to kind of hold the straps together to keep them from rotating around and making this kind of a mess, So yeah, there's that. It's pretty crazy. The strap's very comfortable, but sometimes it does do this when you're trying to get it out of a pack and put it on. So I'm going to get it secure like this, put some tape on here, some gaffer's tape, and eliminate that problem. Fully adjustable, so there's a lot of adjustment to this head strap. Very comfortable. Does transfer the heat though. I want to make that point clear. The light does get extremely hot. I did pop a balloon with this, which was interesting. There was a confetti little balloon party we had, and there's confetti inside of balloons, and people were popping them, and this heated it up and popped it. So it does get extremely hot, extremely warm. If you throw this in your pack, be careful not to activate it into turbo, because it could melt your bag. So there's that. Micro USB rechargeable, which is really cool, super handy when you're on the go. Absolutely love it. IPX8 waterproof, super handy for working with vehicles and getting antifreeze all over. Don't have to worry about it. I was really glad for that. I had antifreeze everywhere. So the battery is an IMR 18650, 3100 milliamp hour battery. It's designed to throw out some power. You know, it's got a button top. There is no double springs in this light, so if you do drop it, you could get some battery chatter, which would shut it off. So there's that. I wish there was a double spring, another little spring down in here, but there's just actually a contact point. So gold plated, positive down. So you probably want to use a button top in this light. And there's your gold plated spring here. Threads, super coarse, square, real easy to get it threaded, nice and easy. So I love these styles of lights, and I'm super happy that they put a mineral glass lens here instead of the Olight little plastic optical lens, because it did actually melt. Now, I still like the H2R Nova, but if I had to go back and buy one of these lights, I would actually buy the Klarus, just because of that fact of not melting the lens and decreasing your optical performance. So, little problem with the Olight. I try to be honest with you guys. Try to tell you what's going on. And yeah, I really like this Klarus light. I wish it had magnetic recharging or magnetic charging. It does have a magnet on it, nice and powerful. But micro USB, I run across that so often that it's nice to have it on a light or a headlamp, because I can find those cords almost anywhere. I got a whole bank of them out at work. You know, I can plug this in and charge it at work if I wanted to. But if I had to rate this, I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. It does get pretty warm, so that's probably why I would deduct a little bit, because yeah, it's pretty hot on the forehead, not gonna lie. And plus the straps do kind of get wound up. So basically it's a great light. The head mount option is good, but it's not perfect. So let's leave it with that. If you guys are wondering about this, I would recommend it. I love these lights. They're nice and compact. They're very versatile. You can set them down, especially if you get your pocket clip on there. You pop this here. And you want to set this down and angle it. You can set it down, rotate it, and you can work under a seat or under a sink or anything like that with these lights. They're super handy. Sometimes you can even throw a piece of tape on them and tape them up like where you need them. And they run for an extremely long time on some of the mid-level modes. And I use them for that a lot. Nice battery meter. Just outstanding. Just an outstanding light. You know, it's got a lot of positives about it. So, Nick here with GearNut. Klarus, thanks for sending down the HA2C for us to check out. Outstanding light. I think that the head strap needs a little bit more work, a little more finesse. Maybe there's a way that they could have a little more temperature buffing between the actual light and your forehead. It did get pretty hot. But Nick here with GearNut. Absolutely love this light. It's going to be definitely a great light in my toolbox or my tackle box. And even, you know, the fall hunting season coming here. If you're coming out from a deer blind late at night, this is a great option. So, great work there, Klarus. Love the light. If you guys want to pick one up, check the description box below. There'll be a link down there you guys can go check out. So, Nick here with GearNut. I'll check you guys later.